Hi chat. Welcome in Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Trovo. Happy to see all you out there. Welcome Will. Happy to see you Zeeks. Let's see here. Okay. How we doing tonight, everyone? Hi, John. Welcome in, Cosmic. Hello, Penguin. Fun. I've done such exciting things since the last stream as laundry, mopping my floors, putting vinegar in my kettle so that it doesn't have any buildup of stuff from my water. I've had a truly exciting and exhilarating 48 hours. And it still keeps raining. Yeah, that's not that big of a layoff for them, though. Like, I would have expected even more, considering, like, not that 18 or 1900 jobs or whatever it was isn't a small number, but percentage-wise, that was like 5% maybe. And there was just a major merger. There's no question in my mind that there's going to be more heads rolling. They just don't want to publicize it. Hi, Froggy. Thank you for joining in, everyone. Appreciate it. Cheers to you. Well, we're going to start off. We're going to use my stand mixer tonight. We're going to make ourselves some angel food cakes. We're going to see if I can make mini angel food cakes. Typically, you really want a really perfect shaped, flat-sided pan for making a nice angel food cake. I'm going to instead try using silicone molds, and silicone molds that equally could be used to make like cake donuts or little mini cakes. I got them for the holidays. Actually, I should go grab them so I can show you. And so the thought I was having was that I can just do one of these. I'm not going to do. I've got 3 of these here that are stacked on each other. That could make some inappropriate cakes in the future, maybe. Anyways, thinking doing one of these and underfilling them so when they poof up, they don't go beyond the height of these. And so I can just put the whole thing on a wire rack to hang for cooling. But yeah, they're like mini buns. They're like, this is probably optimally used with like a pound cake recipe or something along that line. Something pretty dense actually that can keep the shapes. I don't know how much trust I have in this working out tonight, chat. I have trust in my ability to make an angel food cake. I just don't know if I have my trust in... We'll see how this works out. Possibly. Nan reader, but... we'll see. It does probably require, like... I'm going to start on this first. And it's going to have to cool for a while before I can try and turn them out. Don't have huge hopes on that happening during stream tonight. There's also the problem with this is it's sort of a double-edged sword when it comes to angel food cakes. you're not supposed to grease the pan because they're using the theory that you grease the pan, the dough can't rise and use the pan to hold itself to grow. Speaking of things working or not working out, something that I had not tried and not considered before. Mixing dill and lime really just tastes like grass. So that curd did not work out. The cookies were delicious, though. Yeah, I'm not a huge mint fan. Not typing anything. I'm not a giant fan of grass, no. Oh, come on, Seal. Shield for our insurance. Thank you for the follow. Other than it just made... Microsoft, I hate you. Where are you looking, Zeeks? If you're talking about me, it's not been for a very long time. Thank you for the sub.
Dollar message.
Penguin. Thank you for the gifty. What can I get for your vote in the monthly project? Lime, lemon, orange, or plum? Meanwhile, I'm going to correct my mistake of pouring the sugar into the stand mixer instead of my blender. We're not using powdered sugar, but we are making sure our granulated sugar is nice and fine for this project. That would be yours, Penguin. You can feel free to donate it to Explosive if you prefer. I mean, it is. Not what I wanted, computer. Why don't you just cooperate tonight, computer? Huh? Froggy, getting a gifty. Thank you again,
Dollar message.
Penguin. Is that another lemon vote?
Dollar message.
Penguin, what are you trying to do here? Thank you for your third gifty. Okay, why is things not updating then? Stream Elements, why are you doing this to me? Thank you, Zeeks. Thank you, gift. Thank you for the gift, Zeeks. I apologize for misreading that. Thank you, Zeeks. Good times, Penguin. Get rid of one bad job and get a new cool one. I'm gonna mute so I can blend this. Oh, we need one more vote. Zeeks, what's your vote? Orange.
Cheer 100.
Got a hype train going. Muting for the blending. going to mute once again and give this another blend. I added a cup of cake or pastry flour. There we go. Okay, so flour and sugar pulsed together in a blender so it's nicely aerated, broken up, perhaps slightly smaller in granule size, although it's going to be really uneven. Next, we need a whole bunch of eggs. Just happen to have a couple of those. Yeah, that seems to be some of a newer trend. There seems to be a lot more, like, it's something I thought would have, like, caught on. Right here, can you hold on to that? It would have caught on much earlier with streaming, but it seems like the bar thing is sort of a new addition. Yeah, but a lot of people are like, I don't know if I want to use the word escaping, but like, trying to remove as much of the yolk as I could there. I'll keep it as much as the whites. You really want no yolk at all in there, but yeah, might as well add those here now. Do a little almond, a little vanilla extract. Love that smell of almond. And muting for mixer. So I think I need to go a second longer with this before I put it into the molds. But I forgot to preheat the oven. So we're going to give this a moment for that oven to heat up. Welcome in, everyone. Says who, Froggy? I thought they just put out a new track. Set of tracks. Album. I don't know what they call them these days. Or no, that was Yellow, not Devo. Forgive me, equally 80s. I guess while we're waiting on this, we can get our yeast going for our yeast flatbreads. Famous according to who? I don't know. Did I fangirl over meeting anyone? No. At least not for a very long time. Clean up my mess here while we're waiting. I was gonna get the yeast going, but let's start with cleaning my mess first. I've met all sorts of famous chefs. Most of them wouldn't have wanted you to call them celebrity or famous, though. Trying to remember the quote now. As Bourdain came to the CIA several times when I was there. Several times, not 7. Several. And I wish I could remember the exchange. But there was a student there that asked something along the lines of, how is life different now that you're a celebrity chef? Or did you want to be a celebrity chef? Or I don't know what the question was. And I don't remember his exact response was either. But it was something along the lines of fuck celebrity chefs. No, it's the epitome of a Bourdain response to talks about celebrity chefs and stuff like that. It was almost like a thing at that time between him and Morimoto, David Chang. They were sort of like rebelling against the fancy old school French style, you know, the standard. And it's something that, I mean, it's the reason why David Chang's basically shut down his stuff, is that sort of era is over now too, regardless of the whole restaurant industry being in the trash at the moment. But it's sort of like his whole thing is over too, his era. Maybe we'll do 2 of these if we've got enough batter here to do 2 of these. Or at least attempt 2 of these. Where'd you go? What'd I do with you? Hi, chat. Oh, I know what I did with that. It's in the bathroom. Oops, I was supposed to mute that, wasn't I? Hey, pizza. Now the button wants to turn the icon on, but in reverse from what the speakers are. So I'm actually, realizing there's more flour that needed to be mixed in there. Do some folding action just for that last little bit of flour. And then we're going to transfer all of this to the pourable container here, or easier to pour container. Or if you've got a pitcher. My pitcher is currently in the bathroom, but that's because I was using it to fill my using it as a water pitcher to fill my mop bucket. And I'm going to eyeball filling these. Some of them I did more, some of them I did less. A little bit all over the place, but I wanted to make sure we had a couple that were lower on the lower end and a couple that were on the higher end. Into the oven. Just a splash of sugar for our yeasties to get happy for. I don't know where it is. I have a lid for that bowl. I was just going to put a lid on it and put it in the fridge, but I couldn't quickly locate it, so I am plastic wrapping a different bowl instead that takes up less space while the yeast wakes up. I guess I could have just cheated and used that as a goulash. I sort of made pizza last night, chat. I only used one of the two doughs. olive oil. Yeah, let's add some salt palm over here too. Kamad Kaha. I actually said that better than I did in my head. Any scramblers tonight? So I'm gonna bet that yeast is at least alive. You know, it's done stuff. It's not just stood there. There's bubbles there, like it's creating CO2 maybe. What do you think, chat? You think that's alive? I think that's alive. Alright, 50% hydration for our mixing. I'll let that proof. Do a little cleanup before we get into the chicken and veggies. So I'm thinking not just tomato and cucumber. I'm thinking tomato, cucumber, maybe a little purple cabbage, a little red onion. I'm also thinking with the sour cream, maybe we'll mix in at least a little bit of dill, but I don't know what else we can throw in there. It'd probably be more traditional to use yogurt with this dish, but I don't have any yogurt and I didn't feel like buying any special for it. The last little bit of it I used up the other night wouldn't have been enough for tonight. Primary difference is the meat you're using, Penguin. Because shepherds don't raise beef typically. So a shepherd's pie is typically sheep or lamb. Maybe goat. But I'm going to be using beef for Sunday's recipe. And then later on this month, or next month, sometime soon, going to be making lamb shanks and using the leftovers from the lamb shanks to make a proper shepherd's pie after. Still haven't fixed the photos. Buns is trying to make it catch up to bacon. At least I think that's what's happening there. Let me see. I can actually tell. I just never pay attention. Oh, that's Penguin. Got about 7.5 minutes on our angel food until I give it its first check. This is not by no way an accurate time. I'm not following some sort of recipe here, especially when it comes to the size of these. And so I'm guessing on time to cook. Could quite possibly take longer. If you want me, well, I'm not going to make that anyways, but I have no idea what your idea of what a lamb sauce is. I'm not making no eel sauce, if that's what you're talking about. The UK meat pie gravy, traditional gravy, made from eels. Chicken. How we doing chicken tonight? Let's get a marinade on our chicken going. Even though it's just going to be a quick marinade. Nah, I'm not going that then. It's debating butterflying all these, but I'm going to go with those just as is. garlic powder. Cooking oil. Arrgh! I hear you, oven. I hear you. Nope, not enough time. I'm giving those 15 more minutes. Those definitely needed more time. And I think just about all of them are going to be overflowing by the time they're all up at the top or slightly cresting the top of their donut hole spaces or cake donut spaces, or I don't know what you want to call them. Molds. Alright, so we'll let those hang out. The oil and the Japanese barbecue sauce and Worcestershire. It just assumes that I'm going to mispronounce it now. Mispronounce it now. It's just going to assume that I say it wrong. Veggies. I have half onion in the fridge already. Do I have to pick just one? Because typically I want to throw both of them into things. It's... You're not seeing that, chat. I just diced all of that right now. Now see, I would be more curious of the thought of, do you choose onion and garlic, or shallot. Well, we already have chocolate versus bacon going on in the channel points. Cantina. Thanks, Nan Reader. Nah, I don't want to do that. Dried oregano. Dried oregano, not Dr. Oregano captions. Dill, so I'll go heavy on the dill. Freeze dried thyme, which I just can't seem to use up. Peppa. Cayenne. Ah, yes. There we go. Those are looking a little closer now. Those are looking a little closer now. Just like the normal upside down pan theory. Do the same thing here, but flip the silicone over on top of wire rack with silicone or with parchment, protecting the cakes from the wire rack. I think we did okay there. I think we're looking all right. We're just going to allow them to cool just like this on the counter. The tops of them were nice and crispy almost. So I have hope that this may have turned out okay. But we're definitely going to have to wait for them to cool, because I ain't going to squeeze one of those out of this mold until it is that sugar has completely solidified. So back to flavoring our sour cream for tonight's party of one. And feeling like that needs more herbs. So I'm doing more of all three. There, now you can tell you got some herbs in there. You know, I always feel like I should like cognac. I've only had it like once or twice that I can remember. The homie! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, raiders. Hi, I'm Chef JT. I cook on Twitch and YouTube, and Trovo, and Kick, 4 nights a week. Thank you for all the follows. Tonight I'm doing a little bit of an experiment, trying to make mini angel food cakes. I've got those already just came out of the oven here. I've got them inverted onto a rack here so that they can cool, and will hopefully, the first time trying to use these new silicone molds, and first time trying to make angel food cakes in these small little sizes. These do have to chill before I can try and unmold them though, so we can't do any unveils right now. Otherwise, we've got bread proofing for me to make some flatbread. We've got chicken marinated with some oil and some Japanese barbecue sauce. Got our veggies set up for on top of our chicken flatbreads. And I was just mixing up my sour cream mixture when all of you decided to come in. What were we chatting about tonight? What was the topic of discussion tonight, homies? Landfill Leisure Club, it matters entirely on what I'm putting into it. Tonight, I'm just doing a quick little marinade. This is not any long-term. This is just, let's put a marinade on there. Have it sit there for a couple of minutes. So we'll see how that turns out. Typically, well, soy-based marinades, you don't really want to go past like 12 hours with. There's several other items such as acids or I forget the chemical that's in pineapple. There's several things that are tenderizers just chemically, whether they break down the fish. Like acids will slowly cook a protein, whether it's fish or but it's lovely that you rated me right now because we're sort of chilling right now. We're waiting on. I don't know what we're waiting on. We're waiting on me, I guess. Because I was going to say we're waiting on the cakes, but the cakes came out of the oven now. So I guess I got to roll my flatbread. I guess that's what we're waiting on. I put the flour away, chat. The cruelty of society and the difficult works it takes to counter that. Ooh. Ooh. That's, I think that's a bit deep for the conversations here where I mostly just say what I'm doing. And so I'm just going to ball each of these up and place them on flour here so they don't stick to everything before I roll them out individually, and we cook them on the stove. So this is a total... I was saying this just, I don't know if as you came in or I fully explained myself here, but absolutely an experiment with the angel food cakes. But I got the molds for the holidays this year for Christmas. And wanted to give myself something, a use to try them for something. And I thought angel food would be a fun experiment. And normally you don't want to try and do angel food unless you're using one of those straight side, you can invert it upside down on a glass bottle type pans. If you haven't seen that, it is sort of funny to watch like an angel food cake dry, because you don't want it to settle. You've built these nice crisp edges to your cake, and it's going to settle to some degree. But what you do is, many people, is they invert it and they put it on top of a glass bottle, so gravity works in their favor. So as it dries and cools, it continues to keep its volume. Yes, angel food cake is a very light, fluffy, mostly egg white based. It's essentially egg white foam that you've baked with a little bit of flour and sugar mixed in to make it sweet and not completely decompress. Whereas Devil Foods cake is a little like, let's make a regular cake as rich as we can. You know, they're almost polar opposites. No, sponge cake wishes that it could be half as light as angel food cake. Angel food cake, if you've seen a Japanese jiggly cheesecake, that's on par with an angel food cake. Like they're like pure foam with a little bit of flavoring and a little bit of flour to bind them. It's not just a density thing, it's a completely, like, it's a very airy, light textured cake, but it's also got this very nice exterior that's crisp or almost slightly crunchy on the top. It's definitely browned on the sides, and it's got a bit of a bitterness. If you had like a talking about cheesecakes here again, if you had a Basque style cheesecake, which is a very fast cooked cheesecake and it's a very dark exterior, it's like a burnt exterior, that bitterness actually is beautifully flavorful, contrasted with the like sweet interior in both of these cases. Yeah, Big Mac. Yeah, it's so light and airy, you almost don't have to chew it. It's, as I was saying, it's got sort of crisp exterior from the like, sort of like crystallized sugar recrystallizing. Yeah, we're living with it. It folded on itself. Thank you for the follows. Working with limited space here with the chicken and the cakes. We're almost to the size I want here on this one though, so Just one more roll here to even it out. We'll let this first one rest. Maybe get a bubble or two of its own once again. Thank you, everyone. Of course, now it's hiding chat, so I can't see if chat's saying anything. Quick, chat, now it's your time. Get your licks in now. I know Fluffy's banning everyone right now, right? How dare you, Fluffy? Landfill Leisure, you need to check out the chat rules. Unless I updated those and forgot. Did I update those and forget chat? Or does it still say you shouldn't watch on an empty stomach? I feel like I might have changed those when I changed things for Kick. chicken to flip. Throw a rolling pin back away. I do the dishes. There's no dishwasher here either. But yeah, I'm a bit of a grunt. We'll save you for now. If only I could delegate dish work through the internet. You know, if only we could make that the tipping service. Like, if chat could come and clean dishes instead of donating to the stream. You know, dishes timeshare. Over on the stove camera. There we go. Bit of oil in the pan. Give that a little wipe around. We just want to make sure it's nice and slippery. Thank you, landfill. For those just joining in, I do a project every month, and those who contribute to the stream get to vote. And so I'm going to be doing dried candied fruit in February. Right now I'm actually working on finishing up. I got it standing right over here. I've got dried lemon and garlic. I'm doing a garlicky lemon pepper, which was the winning vote for last month. Landfill, what's your choice? Lime, lemon, orange, or plum? Plum. Thank you, thank you. Stream Deck. There we go, Stream Deck. That's not looking very left. Well, that's sort of left. Why don't we look at the right? There we go. That one's off too. What's wrong with you, camera? Let's move you all around and make chat dizzy. Pluot would be amazing. I don't see pluots other than Heart of Summer, though. So we'll start heating our pan up here for our flatbread. Doing the flatbread in the pan tonight versus you can do them in the oven. It's best in the oven if you do a whole bunch of them in the oven all at once. I used to be more than I am nowadays, landfill. What I was doing before I was streaming was I owned my own business and ran my own business out of the farmers markets. I have a mobile kitchen. And so I used to make products directly from the farmers at the farmers markets and resell a little bit like all the stuff that your supermarket makes. I was doing like salsas and stocks and simple soups and stuff like that. And so I've spent a considerable amount of time in the last of the last 10 years. I've spent a considerable amount of it hanging out in farmers markets. Don't do as much of that these days, though. But still like me a good farmer's market. Where did I get this apron? These are Beaster aprons from one of the major chef apparel companies. Forget which one. It's a bistro apron though. It's not really a chef's apron. It's intended more as like a bistro waiter apron. I like them because they have suspenders. Whether you love or hate suspenders, they're amazing when it comes to dealing with washing machine and washing more than one apron at a time and them becoming a giant netted ball that you spend an hour then trying to untangle. It is so much easier to just undo suspenders. You smoking yet over here with this olive oil? Right on the edge of it. Just lightly smoking now. That's olive oil, so that's 350-ish rather than my normal sunflower 500. Let's give this first one a shot and see if we get any bubblage. Now already the pan was too cold. Wasn't hot enough yet. When did I start cook? Well, I started cooking much earlier than I took it seriously, like professionally. I didn't get into it professionally until after I got out of like high school and I got into college. And I bounced around a small local college and got into their culinary program. Absolutely loved their culinary program. Became of the opinion that I wasn't going to get anywhere by finishing their culinary program, and then went to the Culinary Institute in New York. Got serious about it. So shortly after I finished high school, lots more info in the "Who is this guy" thing on Twitch down below the stream. Sorry if you're on YouTube, Kick, or Trovo. I don't have all that info over there. In fact, I don't even know if anything is going on Kick tonight. Hey, we got hosted by Cream Delish. Thanks for the raid. Sorry to those who are rating me over on Kick. I'm not very attentive to what's going on over there. But I am aware of the mentality of people rating me on a much smaller platform to get me to talk about them on a larger platform. I'll maybe stop talking about people that do that. Getting there, chat. That's starting to look like a piece of flatbread. How about chat? We got any family childhood, grow up in a restaurant or grew up in a dish pit stories? I'm not, unfortunately, that, but breaking out the tortilla holder for these tonight to allow them to steam. But like that first college I went to, that was really a great experience because when I was there, they were just like, they had just built their culinary center and they were just opening a restaurant. And so I got to be there. Like, it's considered a big thing on a resume to be at a location when it's opening in the restaurant industry because of how much they can go wrong and how much they can go right. And so that was a great boost to early career. Hey, I started a restaurant at a college. Moz, thank you, kind sir, for that resub. 26 months. Can I get your input on this month's project? You doing lemon, lime, orange, or plum? Plum. Oops, wrong side. See what... Oh, we might be able to unmold these tonight. Like, these... I'm putting the finger down in the center of them. Almost room temp in the center. Almost room temperature in the donut holder. Stickage. Oh, well, we didn't really need that many anyways if these are... Hopefully these aren't all stuck. So we'll sear off these last two. We'll skip one of these here. We don't need 5 of these. We'll get into searing our chicken that I did the quick marinade on. And then we'll see if we can unmold our cakes. Uh-oh. That was my phone beeping at you, chat. Sorry for that. There's a gas leak in Sonoma County. They're telling people to evacuate. It does not sound good when the authorities are telling you to get out for a gas leak. Normally it's like, stay put. We'll have to see if there's you'll have to wait and see if there's any news about a giant explosion in Sonoma in the news tomorrow morning. Thank you, Buns. So, Buns, did that plumber clean out your pipes? Oh, well, that ends the innuendo. Flatbread. It's not tortillas, but I'm going to close them up like they're tortillas. Actually, we're going to still use this pan, even though I don't normally cook in this pan all that often. I'll do, like, bread stuff in this pan, but I don't normally do a ton of cooking. We got plenty of oil on the marinade already, so I'm not going to add more oil to the pan. We're just going to throw the chicken in. We're just going to throw and go tonight, chat. We're not going to be precise not getting the grill plate out. Grill plate would be awesome for this one. Oops. Rip towels. Rip towels. Dulces. No Dulces fans? Anyone made dulce de leche from a can? Just boiled the whole can? It's one of those combination, possibly easiest things you can do while being extremely dangerous at the same time, unless you keep it completely submerged. Like, don't go exploding cans in your homes, chat. Please, don't. Hey, Awa. How you doing tonight? Today, this afternoon, not sure what time it is for you, but it is nighttime for me. And I just splashed marinade all over my freshly cleaned apron that I just pulled out of the wash dryer just before stream. Yeah, it needs to cook a bit longer though. This piece here is nearly done. This one here is not nearly. This one needs longer too. This here would be closer to what's known as catchcumber. But this is cucumber, tomato, onion, red cabbage, and salt, pepper. Did I put some garlic in there? I don't remember what else I threw in there. But catchcumber being along the lines that catchcumber is a little more like salsa with cucumber added into it. This is not really either, because I don't have any lime in there. I don't have any herbage in there. I certainly don't have any cilantro in there, but I don't have any dill or anything else in there too. I'm going to call you done with carryover. You can go on the cold side. We'll throw you on the hot side here. Probably gonna have to finish you in the oven. You're getting close. Catchcumber is a little more like the Middle East / Indian salsa. It's what you'll find in those regions compared to Let's see if I cook through this piece. No problem. That's yummy. When will I make bread? I make bread almost in every stream in some form. Would eat cake and flatbread tonight. I mean, this was still proofed. Did I stop the music again? Oh no, it's still going. Tacos? Nope, that's a flatbread. I am going to be doing sort of like tacos, but 3 flatbreads I think tonight we're going to squeeze on here. We'll pile on the chicken. And we got our veggies. We got our sour cream. Let's give this other chicken here another couple of minutes. Oops, that's a little zoomed in, isn't it, chat? There we go. Let's see here. Another minute and a half on that chicken, chat. And we'll still have to see if... I'm not sure that last piece, that thick boy is going to be done with this time, but the other two should be. Everyone having a great week? Everyone ready for the weekend? It's the weekend, chat. No? No one cares it's the weekend? Okay. I did something strange and different from me today, chat. I applied for a job. I'm not really looking for one, but I saw one that was like, yeah, we'll give that a shot. I don't exactly have high hopes, which is why I'm sort of mentioning it in passing. Like, not really sure that I'm what they're looking for either, you know, sort of a thing. Yeah, that's the... It would be full-time, which means my schedule may have to change up here for streaming. I probably wouldn't be able to make it home for the weekday night streams as I have them scheduled now. I'd have to be later. And they also might have to be a little bit shorter, because, yeah, I'd have to wake up in the morning and... I have to wake up in the morning occasionally as it is now, but it's much more on my own schedule. I chose to work this special event, and so thus I have to be awake this weekend. Or... I'm gonna give that one a minute resting on the pan. But here's the two. I'm gonna chop these up real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I don't have... I love pets. Love cats, love dogs. But I'm allergic to them. So I don't have any cats or dogs waking me up for food. I'm just gonna load these up on the veggies. Actually, I lied. Leave enough for one more here. As he got. And there we go, chat. Let's see if we can't unmold one of these cakes tonight. Let's see if I can't try and unmold one of these. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Not only did they unmold, but It's a little denser than I would normally. Like, I didn't mix that quite properly when I put them together. They could be lighter than these are. But I would almost put these on par with the texture of a Peep. It's got a little bit more chew to it. So I'll have to unmold those and take a photo of those too. Those are going to be yummy. I can already tell you that those are delicious. The one with just the top there. So you got one of each of the patterns there. All right, chat. So we got our cakes. We've got our flatbread wraps. Little both Froggy calling me out on that lemon. I didn't go back for lime or lemon for today, but yeah, a little lime on both of these would have been amazing on the chicken after cooking it and searing it, or in with the veggie mix. Like I said, the cucumber has some citrus in there, whether lemon, lime, Much like salsa. It's like salsa, but with cucumber added. But I'm going to do a little something different here since we got a few more different eyeballs than usual. And we're going to rate out to somewhere a little bit different than usual. And the person I was going to send all you lovely people off to is busy now. Why don't we do this? I'm going to send all you lovely people off to a GTA streamer tonight. I'm going to send all you lovely people to go hang out with African Snowball tonight. Who is a GTA RP police officer. And I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner. I'm going to be back here on Sunday cooking up some more good stuff, doing cottage pie. Maybe you know it as shepherd's pie, but we're doing cottage pie. I hope you come back to join me for that. We got the ingredient challenge as always. We got more themed weeks coming up. Got all sorts of stuff listed in the calendar down below if you want to join in for that. Thank you all for joining in with me tonight. I hope to see you back soon. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the follows, the resubs, the donos. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you back on Sunday. Good night.